Hello everybody, my name is Dean Nahima, the founder of IDB Pro Photos.co.uk, a company that specializes in commercial fashion, beauty and product photography in the UK. And today I'm just here to share a quick little video just to share some tips on how I color grade my images. Now I'm just going to keep this nice and simple. As I say, I'm not really the best when it comes to using Photoshop. I'm not very technical, so I like to keep my workflow as simple as possible. And this little trick is simple. It's color grading using Lightroom presets in Photoshop. So I like to call this stacking, which is simply using two images or more images and putting them on top of the other. I'll give you a perfect example of when you might want to use this technique. Yes, we all like to use presets within Lightroom, but not every preset will fit into every single image. Sometimes you might get certain aspects or certain bits about a certain preset that you like, but you don't like certain bits, and obviously you like certain bits from a different preset. So what you can do here, you can combine the two presets and be able to create your perfect image every time. So look, I'm not going to waste too much of your time. We're just going to get cracking. So what we're going to do, we are in Lightroom at the moment. So I'm going to do, I've got this image here. It's the lovely Marie Saxton. I'll share Marie's Instagram handle and Facebook page. If you don't already follow it, go follow it. An amazingly talented model based here in Leeds. So this is the image straight from camera. This is a raw image, so there's no color grading on this. So obviously I want to kind of make this a bit warmer, kind of more summery. So I'm going to use up some oranges and teals just to kind of bring up the colors a little bit. So as I say, so what I'm going to do here, I've already got some presets which I've already created for this particular image. So we're going to go down to Marie. There we go. Now we're there. Okay, so I quite like this. I mean, what I can always do later on, I can always just kind of change the teals if they're just way too strong. I can always change that a bit later on. But as you can see, because I've done that, Marie's outfit, the color has also changed. But I want to retain that color, and I don't want to fuff about too much within Lightroom to try and bring out those colors, because when you do that, sometimes that will change the color of everything else that might have that particular color. And you probably don't want to do that. So what we're going to do, we're going to export this image into Photoshop. So again, you just go to Photo, Editing, Adobe Photoshop 2021. Okay, just give it a few minutes for it to load. Simple as that. Okay, we've got our image over here in Photoshop. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to Lightroom again, and we're going to go and pick a different preset. Now this preset, to me, I like this better because I think this kind of gives a better true representation of Marie's outfit. Also I quite like it, the color of the skin. But what we're going to do is just reduce the exposure a little bit there. Okay, so what we're going to do, again, we're going to take this image into Adobe Photoshop. Okay, so now that the photo is loading, let's give it up. There we go. So now we've got versions of the same image, but with two different color grading. Okay, so what we need to do, we know that we like the color of Marie's outfit and the skin in this particular image, but not so much in this image. So what we want to do is combine them and put them into this particular image. So what we do is simple. Get your dragging tool, click on the image that you want to form the so this is going to be the base of the image, which is the first image that you exported into Photoshop. And also this is the one that's going to form the outfit and the skin. So we're going to put that on top as a top on top of the base layer. So we're going to click onto the image, then simply drag it over this tab, which where the first image is, and simply drop it there. There we go. And all you have to do is just align the image. Simple as that. Just align it. There we go. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. So what we then do is we are going add a layer mask to this top image, which is the one that's color graded for the clothes and the skin. So we're going to drop it into a layer mask there. Okay, and what we're going to do now, we need to invert the layer mask, so which is Command I on your Mac. So what it does, it just hides the layer which is color graded for the clothes and the skin. And what you do every single time when you paint over the base layer, it's going to reveal the color from the clothes. It's like magic, amazing. So all you need to do is get yourself your brush tool, okay? And then what you need to do, just make sure that your floor is set to, maybe let's make it about 4 to start with. Then obviously just make sure that your foreground is set as white. So if you just remember that, if you put your foreground as white, you paint things on. If you change it to black, it's almost like an eraser. So it kind of takes or hides that particular layer that you're trying to paint. So what we're going to do is simple. Just go into Photoshop and literally just start painting. As you can see, the color is starting to show from the other layer that we want to use for Marie's skin. Okay, see? So you can also use certain things, because as you can see, obviously the sun is coming from this direction here, and you can see it's still got a little bit of color casting from the layer below, but you can also play with that and just sort of not so much get rid of it completely, but I want to leave some of that orange just to kind of show that, you know, you've got the sun coming from there. It's quite warm. It's a warm color. Okay, so keep going. As you can see, you are almost you are definitely combining those two colors, and I think it looks really good. Okay, keep going. There you go, perfect. Let's say it's very, very quick. I mean, I like to just edit as quick. If I can get away with editing my photos as quick as possible, but obviously trying to make them look a lot better than just applying a single preset, I would definitely go for that. So there you go. So as you can see, we've successfully stacked one image on top of the other. Okay, so I'm just going to save that image. As I said, this is not a finished product. Again, it's just it was just for demonstration purposes. There you go. I'll go hit save. And once you hit save, if you then go back into Lightroom, hopefully that should have saved down. There we go. So there you go. So if you look at it, this is the before and this is the after. Before, after. See? So there you go, guys. Just a nice little small tip there.